Welcome to TJ LearnX, and this tutorial will hopefully save you hours of time. So here's the Excel table that we will be working with. So let's get started. As you can see, we have this table of data down below, and when we start scrolling down, we can actually no longer see the header, and we are not quite sure what this thing referring to. And same thing with all of these other ones. And so what we can do here instead is actually just do a shortcut which is going to freeze that top row. To do this, you're going to press Alt WFR, and now when we start scrolling down, you'll notice that the top row is frozen, which makes things a lot easier for us. And if you ever want to remove that, you can go to View, Freeze Pane, and select Unfreeze Panes. And when you start scrolling down, you can no longer see the header. Next trick, we have control arrow keys. To navigate across the dataset, because it's very long, we have control arrow keys. Press control, then press arrow keys. You can actually use the shortcuts. Press control, then press down arrow key. This will get you to the bottom, and press right arrow key, left and up. Similarly, you can use it to navigate across the dataset. You can use control shift and down arrow keys. This allows you to select certain areas. Control shift right arrow keys, control shift left arrow keys, and up. If you only want to select column B and C, first press control shift down arrow keys to select the column B, then stop pressing the control and only press shift and right arrow key to select column B and C. And if I want to select column D also, then I press shift, then right arrow key, then right column E, then right column F, then left. Unselect column F, then left. Unselect column E, then left. Unselect column D, and like that. I want to continue this on. Press Ctrl R. This copy what you had toward the left. Press Ctrl D. This is gonna copy what you had above down one. Next track, let's go to the bottom of the table. To do so, we press Ctrl down arrow. I need to write some of them again, but instead of writing them again, I press Alt plus down arrow key. Then I can select which one I want, and so on, all of the things that you have above, and you can actually simply paste it in. Next, you want to select a row, shift a space for selecting a row, and control a space for selecting a column. Very easy. And the very useful tips in this shortcut is, first I select the row, shift plus a space, then control shift and plus for adding a row, control shift and plus for adding a row, and control minus for deleting the rows, and like this for column. First I select the column, control space, then control shift plus for adding column, and control minus for deleting the column. Next, if you want to move a row, first select the row, shift plus space, then bring the cursor here. You can see the cursor change to these arrows, then press shift, then move it over there like this. And similarly, if you want to move it down, press shift, then move it over there. To undo that, we just press Ctrl Z and Ctrl Z again. Now let's go all the way back, press Ctrl plus up arrow key. Next, look at the cell. It seems a bit long. We want to put the price into a different line. We come here between them and press Alt Enter, then again press Enter. Then you can see the unit and the price are put into a different line. Next, if you want to add a comment in any of these cells, only press Shift plus F2, then you can add a comment in any of them. Only one remain, like this. And if you come here, it will be shown to you. Next, if you have a large data table, then it will be very hard for you to go to the desired rows. And instead of doing that, you can use Control plus G, then A, and the number of rows you want to go, A15, then hit enter, and you can see it will take you to the 15th row. Next, let's go to the next tab by pressing Ctrl page down. Here in this table we have the salesperson and we need to fill in the first name and the last name. So I write here the first name of this person. Here I use a shortcut to fill in automatically the other cells, and that shortcut is Ctrl plus E. Okay, same for the last name, I write here Mac, then press Ctrl E, and that's it. Next, I need the total of these values. I come here and press Alt plus equal sign and hit enter. This will sum these values. If this video was helpful for you, don't forget to subscribe to get notification for the next tutorial and upcoming videos.